All right, all right. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys, Terence Crawford, Brian Bomac McIntyre. Good grief. Y'all know this dude is never at a loss for words. Okay, if anything, Brian McIntyre, Bomac, Bomac can't stop talking. Okay, and Bomac came out and he said, listen, Jeff Horn about to get his ass whooped. And, I concur with that. But I don't think that Jeff Horn is the type of fighter that you want to overlook. See, I felt like Manny Pacquiao overlooked Jeff Horn. I felt like he did. And I felt like Pacquiao kind of got a shock when Jeff Horn came in there and he threw the kitchen sink at Pacquiao. I mean, he was elbowing Pacquiao. I mean, he punched Pacquiao. I think he punched him in the nuts a couple of times. I think he did all that, man. But see, Jeff Horn, he's not that fighter that you have to underestimate. Believe it or not, Jeff Horn was a cherry pick. That was a cherry pick for Manny Pacquiao. That's the cherry pick that went wrong. Jeff Horn is the cherry pick that went absolutely wrong. And, Pacquiao paid the price for that. He got beat up in that fight. Jeff Horn roughhoused him, man, threw him around the ring. I mean, Jeff Horn pretty much, it was a dirty fight, man. And Jeff Horn's a dirty fighter. So Terence Crawford, he got to be prepared for a rough fight, man. Jeff Horn not going to stand back and let you pick him off. He's going to come forward, man. He's going to come forward. And he's going to make this a rough fight. Jeff Horn going to throw elbows, man. Jeff Horn going to try to hit below the belt. Jeff Horn is capable of doing all of that stuff. That's how he fight. So, you never underestimate a truly dirty fighter. You just don't do it. Because when you underestimate a very dirty fighter, then you just get you get dirty. That's just how it is, just the way that is, You get dirtied up. I think Terence Crawford, he beats Jeff Horn. I think it'll be an interesting matchup. It'll be competitive. And then when Terence Crawford figures Jeff Horn out, then it's pretty much going to be a one-sided victory. But the fight that I really want to talk about is Crawford versus Spence. And Bomac, seems like Bomac say the same thing every time. Terence Crawford will beat everybody's ass. That's Bomac's response. He said that, Terence Crawford will beat, Errol Spence's ass. That's what Bomac said. But I think in this fight, I think it's 50-50. I think Terence Crawford I think he got a big chance to beat Errol Spence Jr. See, there's one thing that, Terence Crawford, he can expose on people. If you don't move your head, if you're not a head mover, Terence Crawford going to light you up. But, it'll be real stupid for Terence Crawford to try to engage Errol Spence Jr. on the inside. And see, that's where Errol Spence would actually have to defeat Terence Crawford. It'd have to be on the inside. Definitely, inside and, of course, to slow a guy like Crawford down, those body shots are going to be critical. Will Errol Spence Jr. be able to get on the inside of Terence Crawford? I think he will. I think he'll have his moments. But I think Terence Crawford, got enough skill set and IQ to get in there and just box Errol Spence. I think stylistically, I don't know. I just think Terence Crawford is a bad matchup for Errol Spence. But then, likewise, see, Errol Spence he's awkward, man. He's not like a typical orthodox fighter. The guy, he's a southpaw. He's not typical, man. Like, he just come at you, man. He come at you from a lot of crazy, odd angles, man. And, trying to fight, prepare for Errol Spence Jr., man. Trying to prepare for the guy, it's not easy. And prepare for him, it's just not typical. Because Errol Spence, you prepare for one way, but then he do something totally different. And, I've even seen Errol Spence switch it up from southpaw to orthodox. I've seen him do that before. So he's got the capability to do it. I think Terence Crawford is the more technically sound fundamental boxer. Errol Spence reminds me of a very skilled street fighter. Like, if we was on the street and if I had a choice, hey, let me pick Errol Spence or Terence Crawford in a street fight, I'd rather have Errol Spence. I'd rather have Errol Spence as a street fighter, But I grew up in them streets, I ain't saying that, but I think Errol Spence Jr., man, he'd probably break somebody down and beat him up in the street, man. But, let's get back off of the segue. That's the fight I really want to see. I'm not saying Jeff Horn won't be, won't be interesting. It'll be an exciting fight, but, that's not. The fight that I want to see is Errol Spence Jr., man. I want to see him and Terence Crawford get that on. I mean, who you guys got for that fight? Who do you guys think will win that fight? I don't know. I'm going to go with Crawford. I'm going to go with Crawford on this one. But who do you guys got? And then y'all tell me why y'all got him. I just think Terence Crawford will be able to box. He'll be able to box and utilize his boxing skill set to defeat Errol Spence Jr. Now, I don't think Terence Crawford can't knock Errol Spence out. He wouldn't be able to do that. I think Errol Spence is too big, man. And I think, though, now if Errol Spence can impose that will, his size on Terence Crawford in trouble. Because I've actually seen Terence sparring, bigger guys, man. And he does pretty good against those guys, but he can't do what he want to do when it's a guy that's his own size. And, I noticed that Terence Crawford, he retreats a lot. He backs up a lot. And he can't stand in there and do what he want to do. He got a kind of pot shot almost. So I don't know. And, trying to pot shot Errol Spence Jr. is not a good thing. But, it is what it is. That's the fight that I want to see. And if Terence Crawford can beat Jeff Horn, he'll pick up that belt. And then that will be definitely enough to entice Errol Spence Jr. to make that fight. And that fight going to happen. Crawford and Spence, it's going to happen. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harris. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe.